set up for the hip car, laying on the sides, what we want to make sure is, first of all, try to get a nice, controlled and a neutral position into your spine. So think about your hips now not being able to hike up towards the rib cage up here. Try to feel that the hips are pushed in a line and you're making sure that that rib cage is equally apart from the bottom and the top hip. Okay? Here, before we're starting to do the movement, think about a setup here. So the arm which is at the bottom pulls you down. The arm which is in the front pushes you forward. You kind of hold them together to hold on a little bit of irradiation. Bring them together. Yes, and hold them there. Now, as we're going to start the hip car here, I want you to make sure keep this leg slightly bent. It's just to hold a nice bit of tension so you can have a bit more ground control. And from here, first of all, we're going to find a little bit of external rotation, and slowly from that external rotation, I want you to come into a hip flexion. Straighten that knee out, that's it, flexion of the hip. Don't let yourself hike into that hip now. Keep the knee bent, 90-degree angle into the leg. Slowly abduct up to me first. So think about abducting up to the side. Well done. When we're abducting, we try to get all the glute muscles to activate. As we've got them activated, I want you now to slowly think about internally rotating that hip and searching for a little bit of extension. Don't let the hip now turn. Keep the pelvis aligned. Find that external rotation. Good, and stay there. Keep that tension nice and strong into your stomach, strong into your spine. Give me a little bit more extension. And now slowly start abducting up. When we abduct it up, stay tight here. Externally rotate that hip. Keep that 90-degree angle. Externally rotate and come back into hip flexion. When we found the hip flexion, we bring it back down to the beginning. Good. Keep that 90-degree angle again. Slowly. Externally rotate and come into that little bit of a hip flexion. Keep this nice and tight. Stomach's engaged. Lats are engaged. Spine is strong. Abduct slowly out to the side. Keep the hips there. Stay there. Slowly internally rotate and find that space into that extension. Don't let the hips hike. Keep the hips strong. Find that extension. Slowly now go back down a little bit. Stay there, good. And give me a little bit more extension here. That's it. Now abduct up to the side and slowly externally rotate to find that hip flexion. And then slowly kind of back down.